The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,134,338. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 17,539. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 6,227, with total confirmed deaths at 149. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, February 4th. 2 new mass vaccination sites in California will be opening soon, one at the Oakland Coliseum and another at the Cal State University Los Angeles campus. These sites will be run through a partnership between the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the California Office of Emergency Services, Cal OES. The sites will primarily be staffed by federal workers from FEMA, the Department of Defense, Department of Agriculture, and Health and Human Services. FEMA will also provide resources and operational support. The sites are part of President Joe Biden's effort to launch 100 new vaccination sites, big and small, during his first 100 days in office. The sites are expected to be open by February 16th, with sign-ups for appointments available on the state's My Turn scheduling system. Both sites will be able to administer up to 5,000 doses per day. California Governor Gavin Newsom promoted the new site as part of a larger effort to target minorities and underserved communities who may be overlooked. Mobile vaccination clinics are also expected to launch soon that will go to different locations to ensure everyone gets the vaccine. Governor Newsom says both sites in California are in neighborhoods that are some of the most diverse and poor, home to essential employees and those who continue to work through the pandemic. In Los Angeles County, currently there are 5 large county-run sites. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, California still remains in the bottom half of the U.S. states for administering and distributing doses of the coronavirus vaccine per 100,000 people. Hundreds of security jobs will be available as Allied Universal is hiring for a number of positions, including those at COVID-19 vaccination sites. The jobs pay $14 to $28 an hour. A company spokesman says they provide training and are looking for customer service-oriented people, those who are friendly, have good communication skills, as well as a positive, outgoing attitude. The company already held drive-up interviews yesterday at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center and today at the Pomona Fairplex. Now, if you missed those 2 events, you still have one more opportunity tomorrow. That drive-up job interview event will take place at 1919 Empire Avenue in the city of Burbank. Their hiring campaign is tied to the rising needs of this growing industry. While a security guard license is typically required in California, vaccination sites are exempt because they're considered traffic control. Out of 750 openings, about 500 of the job openings will be at vaccination sites. Unemployment in L.A. County currently stands at 11%. Interested applicants can also submit their resumes at jobs@aus.com. California health officials could change the vaccination plan once again, potentially putting those with medical conditions and disabilities to the front of the line. The state's Vaccine Advisory Committee suggests those with a medical history get moved up in priority after those who are 65 and older, along with essential workers. During the 3-hour-long virtual committee hearing, experts and those with a disability or serious medical condition are 2 to 3 times more at risk of dying due to COVID-19 than those without. Currently, those with medical conditions can only get the vaccine at clinics or hospitals, not at mass vaccination sites. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention also supports that recommendation, saying people with underlying medical conditions such as diabetes, cancer, cystic fibrosis, and obesity should receive the vaccine along with older adults. The committee is expected to meet again tomorrow to finalize its recommendations before sending them to Governor Newsom for consideration. Now, if you received your COVID-19 vaccine, security experts say don't share photos of your vaccine card online as it may pose a dangerous risk. The Better Business Bureau says because the vaccine card has your full name, birthday, as well as information about where you got your vaccine, if your social media privacy settings aren't set high, you may be giving away sensitive information. Experts say posting photos of your vaccination card can also make it easier for scammers to create counterfeit versions that they sell. In Great Britain, scammers were caught selling fake vaccine cards on eBay and TikTok. Experts say if you feel the need to share the excitement about getting the COVID vaccine, to take a photo outside the vaccine site or with the sticker received after getting the shot to share. There's also a library of vaccine-related Instagram gifs and Facebook photo frames that you can use as well. California lawmakers are putting some heat on Governor Newsom's top officials on the current state of the Employment Development Department. A public hearing was held to review 2 audits of California's unemployment agency that highlights the state's slow response to the unusually high number of claims that came through in the past year due to the pandemic, which also created opportunities for criminals to get paid through fake unemployment claims. Lawmakers criticized the agency for not having a plan to ramp up operations despite having more than a decade to plan for it since the last recession. In the past year, the EDD has processed more than 19 million claims and paid more than $114 billion in unemployment benefits. The audit showed that the agency waited nearly 4 months before it automated the process of reviewing claims, and in the rush to approve backlog claims, the department relaxed fraud prevention safeguards, which have led to nearly $11 billion in fraudulent claims. The new EDD director, Rita Saenz, who took over last month after the previous director retired, said while she can't answer questions about what happened before she was hired, she vowed to lawmakers that this will never happen again. As Super Bowl Sunday nears, LA County health officials are urging the public to remain vigilant against spreading the virus and stay home this weekend. Dr. Barbara Ferrer, the county's public health director, made a plea to avoid gathering this weekend for the big Super Bowl game. She called the Super Bowl game a potential super spreader event if people were to host parties and celebrate with members outside of their household. She said it's simply not safe to gather at other people's homes. Now, even with the steady decline in cases and hospitalizations, health officials urge the public to continue to show caution, wear face coverings, social distance, and avoid getting together with people outside of your home. There's a new campaign launching today called Cancer Care is Different. As communities and organizations across the globe commemorate World Cancer Day, the City of Hope is leading the effort to raise awareness on the negative impact of patients with restricted cancer treatment and care. Statistics show that more than 187,000 Californians will be diagnosed with cancer this year alone, and thousands of these patients will be misdiagnosed or placed on treatment regimens that are inappropriate or ineffective for their condition. The new campaign, Cancer Care is Different, hopes to shed light for patients that don't have access to life-saving therapeutics, particularly due to the pandemic. The campaign urges the passage and adoption of a cancer patient's Bill of Rights in the California legislature. According to State Senator Susan Rubio from Baldwin Park, who introduced the bill to the Senate today, despite remarkable advances in cancer science, which has created more effective treatments and cures, too many cancer patients continue to suffer from a lack of access to specialty care. You can learn more about the proposed Bill of Rights at cancercarediff.org. Get ready to bundle up as temperatures are expected to drop significantly over the course of the next few days. The Los Angeles County Health Department issued a cold weather alert due to the National Weather Service's forecast for temperatures dipping into the low 30s. Wind chill temperatures are expected to drop below 32 degrees through the weekend in the Antelope Valley and through tomorrow in the LA County mountain areas. Here in Torrance, the weather may not drop that low, but it's still expected to get into the mid-40s in the evening and high 50s during the day. County health officials urge children, the elderly, and people with disabilities or special medical needs to take caution as they are most vulnerable during colder weather. Officials say avoid being outside for long durations and seek shelter to stay warm. The public is reminded not to use stoves, barbecues, or ovens to heat their homes due to the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Instead, dress in warm layers if you plan to be outdoors. Wear hats, scarves, gloves, and socks. Check on family members, friends, and neighbors with limited mobility. And if you have pets, be sure to bring them indoors and do not leave them outside overnight. American Airlines employees received notice that they may be furloughed this spring. The pandemic and lack of travel is to blame for putting nearly 13,000 employees out of work in the airline industry. AA's CEO Doug Parker and President Robert Isom wrote in a letter that without an extension of the payroll support program beyond the end of March, they will have more employees than the flight schedule requires. American will open a voluntary early opt-out program and voluntary leave of absence program beginning tomorrow for U.S. team members, not including pilots. 13,000 employees will also be issued a WARN notice or worker adjustment and retraining notification. Thursday mornings in February just got sweeter for first responders. Popular fast food chain McDonald's is saying thank you to frontline workers each week with a free breakfast deal. Every Thursday this month, McDonald's is treating healthcare workers along with police and fire personnel to a free Egg McMuffin sandwich and a complimentary small coffee. The free promotion is only at participating Southern California McDonald's restaurants on Thursdays from 5:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m., and you must show your ID. The February freebie is available at more than 700 Southern California McDonald's, including restaurants located in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and Ventura counties. As we head into the weekend, be sure to tune in to Weekends in Torrance. New episodes air at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. As the state lifted the stay-at-home order and restrictions on certain businesses eased up, follow Christine Lee as she visits a hair salon in Torrance and the modifications they've had to welcome back clients and ensure a safe environment. Then on Saturday, we head to Del Amo Fashion Center, where Mercy's Cupcakes hopes to satisfy your sweet cravings. Check out all of their delicious treats available right now. Plus, 15 South Bay cities join forces to launch a high-speed fiber network. Learn more about how the South Bay Cities Council of Government spearheaded this initiative and how it will help municipalities and public agencies here in the South Bay. These stories and much more, be sure to tune in this weekend at 2 p.m. You can find us on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Verizon Fios Channel 31, streaming on our website as well as on YouTube. Members of the North Torrance Neighborhood Association are helping to beautify their community one tree at a time. The Placemaking Project was designed to enhance a grassy area used by students and parents from both Yukon Elementary and North High School. This project was in coordination with the City of Torrance, members of the NTNA, the South Bay Association of Realtors, and Sunflower Farms Nursery. Public Works employees, along with association members and partners, met south of Yukon Elementary and the 405 freeway on Yukon Avenue. 10 volunteers helped in today's event and planted 13 trees and placed 4 boulders. A plaque is expected to be placed on site at a future ceremony. Torrance Mayor Patrick Fury was also on hand to help with the effort. Everyone who attended was asked to follow COVID-19 safety protocols and to stay home if they're experiencing any COVID symptoms or feeling ill. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. As Super Bowl nears, if you're looking for a reason to avoid cooking, this weekend we've got a few good ones. The Depot, Gaetano's, Madre, and Red Car Brewery are just a few local restaurants offering special deals and to save you an afternoon of cooking. Be sure to check out their Super Bowl menu online. From tacos and barbecue to wings, chips, and pizza. The menu's pretty impressive, so be sure to check it out. Restaurant owners have said receiving support from the community during the pandemic by ordering takeout and dining outdoors along with buying gift cards have all helped keep many of their doors open throughout the last year, and they are truly grateful. What a great way to show your support one meal at a time. Now, if you have a great story, photo, or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 Today. We'll see you right back here on Monday as Leslie Robbins brings you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.